How's it going, everybody? We're going to be opening up Duskmourn House of Horror collector box today. So most of the people might be seeing this for the first time, first collector box opening. I did do some openings on Whatnot where we stream anywhere between, I would say, somewhere between 1 to 3 times a week on the current schedule, but we are trying to up that to about 3 times consistently per week. There will be a code down below or a link where you can get a $15 credit. So we did do some openings today. There, and we did hit some of the anime arts. I was just going to go through those real quick for some customers. So one being Enduring Curiosity here in the anime art. I'll go ahead and pull it out so there's not as much glare. And I'll go through these real quick before we start this opening. But so there is the anime arts, which was roughly about one per box. And then we hit one of the special treatments in that style, which was the Enduring Curiosity. And a lot of people commented when we saw this come out that it reminded them of a Pokemon card. But it does have that style to it. So just wanted to show it there. We'll pop it out. Very beautiful card, but I don't know how people in Magic will feel about this. And I'm not sure if you can actually hit this in Japanese as well. This, we only saw one of these in the entire 7 boxes we opened. Supposedly the hit rate is 1 in 66 packs. So that is roughly 1 per case, with a case holding 72 packs. And then I'm just going to show through the team bag a couple of the other hits here. So we hit 2 animes in, or actually 3, sorry, in Japanese. I don't have the third one here, but there they are. So similar to Strixhaven, they kind of have, it's almost like the Mystical Archive where it does come in the Japanese language in the English boxes. We did hit an Overlord of the Boiler Bridges bilges as well in the anime treatment there. And I don't want to sit here and pull these out just because they're other people's cards, and I don't want to potentially mess them up. ET, if you're watching this, I'm pulling yours out. We're cool. But we did hit one textured in 7 boxes as well, and that being the Valvagoth Terror Eater. I'm going to pull this one out here. I'll be very careful with it. But 1 in 7 boxes. And this was Valvagoth. And if I can catch it in the light correctly, you guys can see the texturing across the surface. So I just kind of wanted to give you a quick visual of these cards and what you can get out of these collector boxes before we do the opening. These do have the rares in the back. I know that sometimes with those Japanese prints, we get the rares in the front. They do come in the back. You tip the second slot for rares will be the commander card. And that is currently about how much I know on these. So we'll go ahead and just start with the opening. I'm sure a lot of you are waiting to see that. I don't have my razor next to me. I'm unprepared. But I will be going live again on Friday with these. I was really hoping to go live Thursday, but unfortunately there's been some delays. So we'll be live on Friday again, which is a bit of a bummer, but it's all right. So here we go, 12 packs. We'll see what we get out of them. Should hopefully see one anime. There is a couple cards in here that I'm really chasing personally, so I'm hoping to get them. Malevolent Chandelier, Acrobatic Cheerleader, Cracked Skull, Cryptid Inspector, the Meat Locker and Drowned Diner, Paranormal Analyst, Oblivious Bookworm, Under the Skin, Fear of Infinity, and the lands. I do like the land art here. The land cycle for just this basic lands is beautiful. It does give me a little bit of Crimson Vow vibes, but definitely still like it. Charred Foyer is in a warped space. Persistent Constrictor. Marina Vendrill's Grimoire. I think this could be playable in standard. I don't know how playable this would be in Commander. I feel like people would just blow you up if they saw it. Haunted Shrieker. Actually, this is the first time I think we did not hit a single Haunted Shrieker in today's openings. Whenever Haunted Shrieker attacks, manifests Dread, reveal target face down permanent. If it's a creature card, you may turn it face up. That seems pretty good. And then an Undead Sprinter in the back here in the borderless foil. So I'll put those there. Non-hits, I'll just leave there. Tokens and lands, I will put in the bottom corner here, and the uncommons here. So just keep it organized that way. We'll go a little bit quicker for the other packs. But as you guys saw there, that's kind of the pack layout. Similar for all of them. You can hit borderless foils in the commander slot or a borderless. So erratic apparition, fanatic of the harrowing, winter's intervention, horrid vigor, glimmer seeker, attack in the box, BC beatdown, bottomless pool, forest, unholy annex, ritual chamber, winter cynical opportunist. So here we go. This is a commander card hitting it in the borderless foil treatment. We'll keep it right there. Overlord of the Balemark. So there's one of each of these overlords in the color cycle. This one being the black. Let's keep that there. Leyline of Resonance and a Ghost Vacuum. Very happy to get Ghost Vacuum. This card seems like it's going to be pretty good, but you guys let me know what you think. Exile a card from your graveyard. Target graveyard. Sacrifice Ghost Vacuum. Put each creature card exiled with Ghost Vacuum onto the battlefield under your control. It just turns into a 1/1. But imagine hitting Dockside and other things with this. Could be extremely strong. So happy to see that. I'm going to put that in the little hits pile here. I'll keep the Mythics there in the corner. We're already 6 minutes in, and I am only 3 packs in, but I did do that little intro with the cards we did hit, so hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I do appreciate any feedback. I don't know why I have this here. On, where did I put the rares? Oh my gosh, my piles are horrible. You guys got to call me out in this. Okay, there we go. Fixed it a little bit. Innocuous rat. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below what I can do to make these videos better. I always do appreciate the feedback. These common land cycles I think are actually going to be pretty good in standard. Getting under 13 health is not uncommon there. And for the majority of the game, it could be where you're at. So you're going to get those in for free in their dual lands. I do think that the land cycle out of this in the rare slot is also really good, which we haven't seen one yet. Split Skin Doll, Betrayer's Bargain, Mountain, Cursed Recording, a Convert to Slime, Rip Spawn Hunter in the borderless. Then we're getting a Dazzling Theater Prop Room in borderless, and finishing it on with Marvin the Mimic in foil. I really wanted this for my Zuladoc deck. Is that a scratch? No. And I'm happy to hit it in the borderless foil. This card is absolutely disgusting when it combos with something like, for example, say in Zuladoc you get like your Metal Worker out or something like that, and then all of a sudden you have 2 Metal Workers. So we're going to stick that there, but he copies everything on the battlefield, which is just insane. So I think that is one of the really strong rares out of the set. I was telling my chat when I was doing stream earlier that I kind of compare it to Roaming Throne. Dagger Maw Megalodon, Bashful Beastie, Spectral Snatcher, Bedhead Beastie, Grasping Longneck, Sawblade Skin Ripper, Trial of Agony. And if you guys don't know, there are those lurking shadow cards. I am not that aware of the sheet, so really the best way to tell is any of the collector numbers in the 200. I will try to point some out if I do notice it as I'm doing this break here. Fear Isolation, Swamp. There goes our first rare land cycle. So here is the Gruul colors. This is the red with the green if you control a mountain. So Thornspire Verge. We have Kian Corrupted Memories. So there goes a commander card. Curse Recording, once again in the showcase. Non-foil. Leyline of Mutation. Extended Art. And finishing it off with an Enduring Courage. We'll put that in the little mini hit pile there. Extended Art foil to finish it off. All right, pack number 5. No anime or anything out of this yet. So, like I said, we did have a box that actually had no hits in it, and then we had one with 2. So that can happen. It seems where you just get nothing out of the box. One of those really rare hits. Possessed Goat. I really would like the Enduring Blue card. Glimmerlight. Wary Watchdog. Withering Torment. This one is very cool. Destroy target creature or enchantment. Lose 2 life. So we finally get another enchantment removal in black here. Withering Torment in the showcase foil. Gosh, it feels like it's been forever since black got another enchantment removal. Feed the Swarm's been like a staple of black for removing enchantments. Norin the Survivalist. So this Norin is not the Norin that has the Lurking Shadows, but if you guys are aware of the Lurking Shadow, usually it would be up here in this picture and then right up here in the corner. Because it's collector number 145, it's not a Lurking Shadow art. It's very, very discreet. I personally think it's almost too discreet for it to be of any additional value, but that's my personal thought. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Shard Mage's Rescue, and then we're getting a full art Plains, followed by Doomsday Excruciator. I don't know how I feel about this card. This looks like a very severe casting cost, and I don't, because it impacts everybody. I don't know how it'll do in the long run, but we'll keep it here in the little mini hit pile. Demolisher Spawn, Waltz of Rage in the showcase, then getting an Undead Sprinter. I don't think Undead is that great, in my opinion. And then we are getting a special guest Mythic 00 blue Phantasmal Image in the special guest. You see about one special guest every other box, it seems. So getting a special guest is actually a bit harder than typical in a box. It's definitely not one per box. So getting Phantasmal Image, nice hit on that. I really was hoping for Expropriate. When I saw blue, for a second I thought I was going to get the Expropriate. I'm building a Eulage deck, so I would have been very happy with that. And again, I do apologize that this video will be a little bit longer than typical for my breaks, just because we're going a little bit slower. It is a new set. I'm sure people want to see the cards. Murder, Unable to Scream, Moldering Gym, Ragged Playmate. I need to use my other camera. I feel like the quality is not quite as good as I would like. Surgical Suite, Drag to the Roots, Overgrown Zealot, Nowhere to Run, Forest, Peer Past the Veil, Ancient Cellar Spawn from the Commander set, Reluctant Role Model, Toby Beastie Befriender in the full art there, and then finishing it off with a Chainsaw. And we'll put that in the mini hit pile. So that was the first half of the box. I'm quite happy, honestly, with Marvin. Hauntwood Shriek, Phantasmal Image, all things I was looking for. I'm hoping to hit more of these lands. I really do feel like these will kind of be reminiscent of the Markov lands. The fact that I know they're not fetchable, but the fact that they come in untapped, you would just fetch for the other color to activate it. So if you're running a duel or something else that qualifies as a secondary land, you automatically activate that land. So here we go. Frantic Strength. Always want to call it Frantic Search. Lakeside Shack. Fear of the Dark. Clockwork Percussionist. Vengeful Possession. Osseous Stick Twister. House Cartographer. Fear of Imposters. Island. Then we go to Come Back Wrong. Zamone's Hypothesis. Twitching Doll. I actually like Twitching Doll. Let me know what you guys think. I think this card has some potential. And then we go ahead and get a Flood Farm Verge. I'm actually going to put it in the mini hit pile. Many of you may disagree there, but Flood Farm Verge and Borderless, very nice. And then an Enduring Vitality. So there we go with the other Enduring. So that is our second Enduring, although this is the green one. 2 out of the box so far. Sometimes you get 2 per pack. You do get a little bit of duplication, it seems, here. But I will say this set, I do like that the majority of the cards coming out of it aren't all out of all these separate subsets. Similar to what I tend to see in some of the more recent sets. For example, like Outlaws, I felt Bloomborough was that way. You weren't getting a lot of the main set mythics out of the packs. Trapped, Underwater Tunnel, Seized from Slumber, Shrewd Storyteller, Arabella. So this one apparently has a Lurking Shadow because it's in the 200s. I don't see where it is. Maybe you guys can spot it, but it is a card number 208. Stay Hidden, Stay Silent, Fear of Falling, our Swamp. Then we're going to Marvin Murderous Mimic, another one, very nice hit. Shriekwood Devourer, Extended Art, Valvagoth, Terror Eater in the Borderless. So this is the one you guys saw earlier in the video, except in obviously non-textured, non-foil. And then the Jolly Balloon Man, and followed by a Tyvar the Pummeler in the Borderless foil. And finishing it off with a toy token. So, not bad. That was a good pack. Happy with 2. I definitely can't complain about 2 Marvins. I think that even Marvin Murderous Mimic, for example, in my Voha deck would be very, very disgusting. That card just can go into so many decks. I have a ton of elves with activated abilities in that deck. Derelict Attic, Creeping Peeper, Inquisitive Glimmer, I'm trying to see if I can spot the shadows. Savior of the Small, Rootwise Survivor, Smoky Lounge, Misty Saloon, Plains. Then we're going into Marina Vendrill's Grimoire, Deluge of Doom. I don't know how I feel about this. This is like a Toxic Deluge, but shittier. You guys let me know what you think. I honestly don't think this will see play. Trying to meet that and then like getting it to hit the right creatures, and then also you won't really get to control if you kill your creatures and not as well. Entity Tracker, Silent Hall Creeper. I actually really like this creature. I'm happy to have seen one in this box here. It's in the borderless version. It can be blocked. It says whenever Silent Hall Creeper deals combat damage to a player, choose one that hasn't been chosen. So you can draw a card. You can Silent Hall Creeper becomes a copy of another target creature you control, or put 2+1/+1 counters on Silent Hall Creeper. And then we are finishing it off with, yes, I am so happy to hit this. Dollmaker Shop Porcelain Gallery. I really want to put this into my Mondrak deck. I think this would be extremely fun. It's a 2-drop. Whenever one or more non-toy creatures you control attack a player, create a 1/1 white toy artifact creature token. And it says here, creatures you control have, if you open the unlock the other door, creatures you control have base power and toughness, each equal to the number of creatures you control. So this is kind of like almost like a Moonshaker Cavalry on a card, but permanent. So very happy with that hit there. Still no anime out of this box though. So as you see, like we may end up getting no anime. There is no guarantee of an anime card or like one of those special treatments out of the box. I don't know if getting a special guest essentially nullifies your chances of hitting that. But so far we have not hit very many. I've also only gotten one of the rare lands, which is a bit of a bummer with because I do want a couple of those. Final Vengeance, Neglected Manor, Razor Trap Gorge, Piggy Bank, Insidious Fungus. I think this is a really good green card. A lot of different options there. You can use it to ramp if you need to on turn 2, or you can use it to deal with an artifact or enchantment. Fear of the Failed Tests, Alatanic the Thrice Called, Island, Gloomlake Verge. So there goes our second version of that land. Renmaw Creaking Nest. So there's a commander card. Enduring Tenacity. So there goes our black Enduring. Getting a Mythic. Walk-in Closet Forgotten Cellar. I don't know how I feel about the green one. I was saying in my stream, this is kind of like a Crucible of Worlds. Although I will say it is also somewhat like Yawgmoth's Will. So it says when you unlock this door, you may cast spells from your graveyard this turn. And if a card would be put into your graveyard from anywhere, this turn, exile it instead. So I think this can double as your Crucible, and the other bonus here is that it essentially replaces Yawgmoth's Will potentially in your deck as well, although at a much steeper cost, being that you would have to have it out first, and then you would have to do the green. And we are getting a anime card here. It looks like it's going to be in Japanese. I do not know them all. Ooh, Enduring. That is amazing, actually. I really, really like this blue one. I hit it in the Japanese. I, unfortunately, am not a huge fan of alternate language cards, but man, am I happy with that hit regardless. I really, really like this blue enchantment creature. I find it to be probably the best of the Enduring cycle. So super happy with that hit, and finish it off with a Kaito. All right, let's see here. 2 packs left. What have we not hit? The black enchantment would be kind of cool. The double door, but we'll see. We've already gotten 2 of them. We've hit quite a few mythics already as well, so I don't know how many we have left. Let's put this into a secondary pile, kind of sliding off here. Chain Razorkin, Appendage Amalgam, Twist Reality, Cautious Survivor, Pyroclasm, Sporogenic Infection, Razorkin Horde Caller, Cursed Windbreaker, Forest, and getting into the Roller Crusher ride. I don't know how I feel about this card. I don't think it's very good, but I could be wrong and I'm not seeing something. You guys tell me what you think. But yeah, so apparently this is a Shadows one as well. I don't know if that part of the art right there in the corner is the part of the Shadow, but it is number 298 for the collector number, and this would be one of those Shadows. We'll keep it here regardless. Barb Flare Gremlin, because I don't really know what is going to end up being of value from the mythics or not. Ghostly Dancers, and finishing it off with a Mind Skinner in the borderless. That is not a bad hit. And a Cursed Recording to finish it off there. I don't know how I feel about Cursed Recording as well. I know that was one of the very early reveal cards, but I don't know how playable it is. Here we go. Last pack magic. Flesh Burrower, Manifest Dread, Glimmer Burst, Living Phone, Most Valuable Slayer, Optimistic Scavenger, Brood Spinner, Under the Skin, Defiant Survivor, Mountain, getting a Kaito Bane of Nightmares in regular treatment foil. Then we're getting a Fear of Sleep Paralysis extended art, Head Shredder in the showcase, Roaring Furnace, Steaming Sauna in borderless. We're going to finish off with a rare, looks like the same card. Yep, Roaring Furnace, Steaming Sauna in the foil treatment. So a double take on that to finish it off with a copy token treasure. I actually really like these copy tokens. I love the art on them. I don't know why. It kind of reminds me of almost like a Spirited Away style of art. I'm forgetting the artist who does those movies, but yeah, I actually do really like these dual-sided tokens. So that is the collector box there. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, we do stream on Whatnot anywhere between 1 to 3 times a week. We will be live with this again on Friday. I hope to see you there. There is a $15 credit down below. If you like the video, leave a comment, subscribe, and let me know what I can do to improve them in the future. I do have a Patreon. It is free to join. I do box breaks there. I offer them to people who are part of that Patreon. Although I don't have any Patreons right now, so I haven't been posting on there. As soon as I get some, I will put up offers. Until then, thank you for watching, everybody. I appreciate it, and thank you for the support. I'll catch you all in my next video.